All right, so we're going to be talking about lateral surface area. Lateral surface area, if you remember, is a way of finding the area of all of the faces, not the bases. You want the area of all the shapes of a three-dimensional figure except the bases. With that, there's a really simple formula that we use to find lateral surface area. The surface area is equal to the perimeter of the base times the height. That capital P refers to perimeter of the base. And that H is the height of the prism, which I also refer to as the distance between the bases. This formula will work really well anytime you have a prism. The only exception to this formula is whenever you're using a cylinder. And really, it's the same formula, it's just we replace, instead of using P for perimeter of the base, the perimeter of a circle is actually called circumference. So we exchange this capital P for the formula of circumference of a circle. So our lateral surface area is 2 pi r. That is our circumference of a circle times the height of the cylinder. Let's do a few examples. Our first example is a rectangular prism. It is called a rectangular prism because its base is a rectangle. So you'll notice here I have a base. Now, in our formula, all we need to identify is the perimeter of our base and the height of a prism. So the perimeter of our base, I have a side length of 4 and a side length of 5. So that is 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5, which equals 18. The height of the prism is 11. So then now my lateral surface area would be 18 centimeters times 11 centimeters. Multiplying this, I get 198 centimeters area is always squared. Next, I have a triangular prism. Reminder, it's called a triangular prism because the base is a triangle. There are my two bases. The distance between the base is the height of the prism. So then now I can identify my perimeter and my height. The perimeter is the distance around the triangle. So I have 10 plus 10 plus 16, which gives me 36. The distance between the bases is 25. So then plugging that into my formula, 36 centimeters times 25 centimeters, I have a lateral surface area of 900 centimeters squared. Finally, I have a cylinder. A cylinder has a circular base. The distance between the bases is here. So my perimeter of my base is actually going to be the 2 pi r. And then I have the distance between the bases is 12. So let's work with this. That is 2. We use 3.14 for pi, and the radius is actually not identified. They gave us the diameter. If our diameter is 4, that means our radius is 2. So multiplying that by 2. 2 times 3.14 times 2 again is going to give us 12.56 centimeters. So then now my lateral surface area is 12.56 times a height of 12. I have a lateral surface area of 150.72 centimeters squared.